Card.
Hi, welcome in. I am your host, Shannon Fox, and look at how quickly and simply Colette is getting fit. Now, she's not just getting fit. If you want a complete life transformation, boy, I would like a world transformation right now, 2020. 2020 can quickly turn to 2021 as far as I'm concerned. But if your goal is to lose weight, if your goal is to feel better, to look better, to experience your life more fully, Pilates is a solution for you. Now, traditionally, Pilates is very, very expensive. Trust me, I'm from Los Angeles. For one session of a Pilates reformer, it's $125 every single time you experience it. You can have a reformer in your own home. This is a Reformer Plus, and we're gonna give you a lot of information about how this works and how this will transform your body better and more effectively and more gently than any other type of exercise or fitness that you can do. But this is not $125 a session. Today, it's $449. Now, here at HSN, it's usually $600. We're including now, what we're showing you there, that's actually 4 cords. This is the 5-cord reformer. Now that is the upgraded, that means that you have more customization than ever before, and that is a rebounder. So what that's doing is it's giving you very low impact cardio at the same time, and you're literally laying down to get your cardio. So if you've got knee problems, elbow problems, hip problems, back problems, neck problems, this is strengthening, toning, lengthening from your toes all the way up to your neck, and it's so simple and easy to use. In fact, if you don't have this much space, take a look at what this will fold into. It will literally wheel into your closet. This has transformed so many people's lives, and this is the one with the 5 cords. This also has a longer and more cushioned cushion here that you're gonna lay on, and this includes the pillow, which is incredible because for mine that I have at home, I spent $40 additional to get the pillow. Well worth it. You're also getting 11 workouts. So with Marjolaine, who co-founded AeroPilates, you've got from toning and strengthening, beginning, you can get complete cardio workout. And one of the things about Pilates is it is working every muscle in your body, but it's kind to your body. You don't have to sweat and try and strain and hurt yourself. This is great even if you are recovering from something, maybe where you have strained yourself. I would love for Marjolaine, I would love to introduce you to Marjolaine because Marjolaine co-founded Pilates. And Marjolaine, I know you've been doing the AeroPilates. Pilates has been around for decades and decades, transforming people's bodies and their lives. And Marjolaine, I know there's so much to talk about with this. Thank you so much for joining us and welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me. And what a great time of the year to actually be considering an at-home workout, because in a minute it's going to get cold and rainy and you don't want to be outside. So let's keep that summer body going throughout the next 6 months and be feeling amazing by the time we hit the spring next year.
Well, and it's a different type of workout than anybody else experiences. So if you think about working out and you think, oh, I need to go to a gym or I need to lift some weights, here's what you're gonna get with Pilates. In a much shorter amount of time, in just 20 minutes, you can get a complete body workout. You're getting stomach toning with every single exercise you do. You are working and strengthening your core. You're getting tone, strengthening, lengthening of your muscles, improved flexibility, better well-being and sense of stress relief because of the breathing that you're doing. And with this machine, you cannot do it wrong. Now, Colette is actually a professional Pilates instructor, so of course she's not gonna do it wrong, but from the moment that you get on your AeroPilates, you cannot make a mistake. So this is also going to grow with you. If you haven't worked out in a long, long time because the gyms have been closed, or maybe you've never been fit, you could be up to 350 pounds, and this AeroPilates will not just support you, it will welcome you. You're saving $150 today if you'd like to get it home on flexible payments. That's interest-free. It's about $90. We've reduced the shipping and handling. Weighs about 51 pounds. So we've reduced the shipping and handling by another $33. And we do have 12-month VIP financing. So for about $37, you can own your own Pilates machine. But Marjolaine, there's a reason that the celebrities turn to Pilates. Actually, the friends on Friends were the ones that actually got me into Pilates. I went, how did they all of a sudden look so long and lean and toned? Everybody says Pilates is the way, but it's usually very cost prohibitive.
It is, and I think you made all the brilliant points in the beginning, but one of the things that I think we don't emphasize enough is that you can do a lot of different kinds of fitness to get strong, and you can work out on cardio machines to lose weight, but there's no other system out there that actually corrects the imbalances in our bodies that come from repetitive stress, like sitting too much, or always using your right hand for everything that you do. Or maybe you're a young mom and you're carrying your baby always on the right hip. Every single person I know, no matter how fit you are, has some kind of tightness and weakness in their body. And traditional fitness does not fix that, whereas the reformer does. So it changes your posture, which is why all those friends started to look taller and leaner and younger. It also addresses flexibility at the same time as strengthening, and so you become longer, leaner, and way more youthful in the way you move.
It transforms the way that you move in the world. It really does. It transforms your posture. It lengthens your muscles. So I know that some of you sometimes will say, oh, as soon as I work out, I bulk up. You never bulk up with Pilates. You do tone and strengthen, and it's really simple. It's kind of deceptive because the movement is so smooth, especially with your AeroPilates. Now, if you're watching right now and you're going, Shannon, there's no way I'm gonna lose inches just by doing that, take a look at some of these before and afters, because you can truly lose weight. You can also lose inches, and this is a transformation. So this, Tina lost 15 pounds. This is just 4 weeks of using her AeroPilates in her own home. She could have been in her PJs, she could have been in her underwear. After 8 weeks, not only did she lose 18 pounds, look at the inches she lost. Look at how her shoulders are back. She's standing up taller. Boy, does she look happier. I can even see more of a radiance in her skin. You know, there have been studies that have shown that doing Pilates reduces your stress levels. Look at I mean, my goodness. 17 pounds, congratulations to Ashley, but not just 17 pounds, she's got more definition in her abs, she's got toned arms, maybe look at right next to that sort of where the bra bulge would have been, and she was able to tone and strengthen and lengthen in just 20 to 30 minutes a day, without any stress or strain. She's got that, you've got the rebounder, so you can do, oh my gosh. Okay, so you can be able to lose the weight even better than running. And look at the 13 pounds that Janine lost, because this is not just, oh, I lost 13 pounds and a few sizes in my pants. She's slimmer, she's more narrow, she's lost inches, but she's gained that silhouette, that slimmer silhouette, that longer, leaner look, and Pilates will do that for you. So I'm gonna give you a little bit of the business, and trust me, I am a huge fan. I own this machine in my own home. It's made a huge difference in my wallet. I'm not paying $120 every time I go in for a session anymore. But also, that we are gonna get very limited in our colors. So this is the blue. We only have about 400 of these when we started, so the blue will go very quickly. And then we also have the gray, which you can see right there behind me. This one, now the one that you see, Colette's looks a little bit different because hers is actually on the stand, and that's a separate purchase. If you wanna be able to have it on the stand, it really does look more like those traditional reformers that you see in the professional studios, like where Colette trains people, and that, fewer than 100 remaining of those. So we'll put those also available for you. This is $89.80. It is an investment, but this is an investment in your own well-being. And Marjolaine, we've heard a lot about self-care. Self-care can mean reading books, right? For some of us, it means a nice glass of wine. When I get on my AeroPilates machine, I'm doing something good for myself that doesn't feel harsh. It's almost, when you hear people talk about Pilates, you'll hear them talk about it almost like with this sense of wonder, and almost like this, there's a mysticism to it almost, because doing this is so smooth, and I don't feel like I'm pumping iron, I'm not getting a sweat, but boy, I'm gonna start to see that definition in my arms, and you can notice a difference. You'll notice a difference in how you feel after your very first session on your AeroPilates. You'll notice a difference in how you look after about 10 sessions. It's like a week and a half. And everybody in your life will notice a difference in how you look after about 20 sessions. That's what Joseph Pilates said about Pilates, and boy, is it true. Marjolaine, this is, you walk us through, because you're including videos. I know with you and your daughter, I have loved having you in my home because you make it so simple and easy, but you're including 11. We get 11 workouts today.
There's actually a few more because we've also included a few on-demand videos. So the bottom line is the instruction in the box today is a library full of instruction. You're never going to get bored. You're going to be able to grow with it. You're going to feel like you have a personal trainer right in your own home. And as you mentioned earlier, you can't do it wrong. And the thing that I boast the most about is that you're going to see the results within the first 30 days. And that's very rare to be able to say about almost anything that you buy. Within 30 days, you will see a massive change. And then you'll become addicted like we all are. We're there to support you. Customer service is amazing. My website has a lot of information at lighterliving.com. Stamina has incredible support. We've got on-demand videos. We've got more instruction in case you want to grow. The eating guide is included today. The 30-day jumpstart program to keep you motivated for the first 30 days. It's all there. There's no excuse. And by the way, when we talk about limited inventory and limited ability to get these machines into this country, that is no joke. It has been our biggest challenge is to bring in machines. So if you have the opportunity today and you really have been thinking about it, you should not wait.
Really, don't wait, because whether you've ever worked out before or not, it's friendly. It welcomes you in, and I don't know how it is. I don't know how it does this. Again, here I get with that kind of mystic sort of sense of awe about Pilates and about this AeroPilates. You can lay down, you can relax, and get a better workout than running or biking or working out on 27 machines. In fact, we have this, a great illustration that shows you all of the muscles that you're working at the same time. Marjolaine, can you speak to this?
Yes, so the animation is visually showing you all the red of the muscles working. So just notice a few things. Number one, always your core stabilizing muscles initiate movement. That's the way you're supposed to be moving in life when you're doing anything else. Secondly, look at how many muscles at the same time are working out. And there's always a stretching and a strengthening component identically happening at the same time. And so with 27 machines at the gym on this one reformer, you can get a 20-minute full body workout like no other workout. At the gym, it would probably take you an hour. You'd have to drive there, change, all of that. This is so efficient. It's elegant. It really works. And the best part is, as we said earlier, you're going to see and feel the results really, really quickly. Of course, you have to get it out of the box. But once you do, you'll become addicted, just like I use mine every single day, and I hate the days when I don't get a chance to get on.
Well, you're able to, you sleep better, you feel better throughout the day. It really is that focus. Now, for me, I had tried yoga. I always felt like I needed somebody to make sure that I was doing it correctly, or I had to be strong enough to even hold the poses. With Pilates, you never have to have ever used a Pilates machine before in your life. You never have to have ever taken Pilates before in your life. As soon as you put it together, and we say 2 people about half an hour, I let my son put it together, I handed him the pieces. I think it took us about 15 or 20 minutes. Once you put it together, you don't have to know. You can get on now, Marjolaine. Obviously, that's a nice advanced move. But you can do the rebounder. You're burning calories. You're strengthening your stomach. You didn't have to do a squat. You're not doing anything that's straining you. Your knees, your hips, your back, your neck. Everything is supported. It's supporting you as you're getting stronger and leaner. Today, it's $449. Now, that is absolutely an investment. but this is an investment in you. It's $89 to get it home. We've reduced the shipping and handling, and I stopped doing this just because I wanted to show you. You're getting the 5-cord reformer. Now, this is our most advanced that we offer here at HSN. 5 cords are the resistance bands here. And I say I let my son put it together. Every single person in my family uses this reformer because they can adjust it. Now, my kids, my boys, they like to show off. They put all 5 of the bands on because that gives you more weight resistance, and they're pushing against more weight. Depends on how I feel. Sometimes I might use black, I might use the yellow. It depends on which exercise you're doing as well. And as you grow and get stronger, you can add bands, you can remove bands, depending on what exercise you're doing. You start to experience a difference. Oh, this one is giving me more resistance with my stomach. This one is strengthening my arms. So this is your day. And if you're thinking, I don't have space for it, I promise you do, because take a look at this right here. In fact, I wonder if I can put this sideways. I want to show everybody. Oh no, we've got a little thing on it. It basically takes up the size of an ironing board. You can roll this into your closet if you need to, and then you can fold it right back out. Can you see how this it folds up? There we go. How about that? And you can you could maybe put it under the bed if you wanted to. The bars are removable here, so it can be more of a flat situation for you. $89.80. You deserve to feel better, to look better. I have my testimonial. I know I watched Suzanne. She's over the moon. I asked Suzanne how she lost all her weight and how she looks so good. She was like, my AeroPilates. So many of you have stories like that. If you do, will you give us a phone call? Because we're gonna be here with you for this hour. We would love to hear from you, your personal stories of transformation. And I would love for you to hear from Jennifer, her personal story of transformation with AeroPilates.
I lost over 7 pounds and 17 inches with the AeroPilates machine, and I feel amazing. With my extremely busy schedule as a real estate agent, this was so convenient because I kept it in my home office. You can just do a variety of exercises, stretching, core work, strength. So it is so versatile and allows you to create the perfect workout that works for you. Oftentimes with gym memberships, you're paying high dollar to attend their gyms, and it's expensive. But with this, it's affordable. You buy it, you put it in your living room, and it's easy to access. It can accommodate any fitness level. So you can come in new to Pilates. It's okay because you can adjust your tension. It is low impact for your joints, so it's wonderful for all ages. AeroPilates definitely makes working out fun, easy. It's like I'm getting my workout in and my relaxation in all at the same time.
What can you ever do where you're actually getting your fun and your relaxation and your workout in all at once? Only with Pilates. By the way, we're showing you that stand that adds a few more inches to this. This is, we're very limited in those. This is already about 2 inches taller than our previous version. You've got more cushioning here. This blue is getting very, very limited. Everybody gets the rebounder. Everybody gets the bands. You get 5 adjustable cords. And Marjolaine walks you through everything. So you can start from the very, very beginner and you can work your way up as you get stronger, and you will get stronger. You've got 90-day access to her Jumpstart program. You've got videos that she walks you through in real time. Sometimes you get videos home and you're like, oh, I can't keep up. You will be able to go through these in real time. You can even have access to copies that you can get on your phone, on your tablet. There's a sheet of paper. Sometimes I just open up the sheet and look at the different exercises. Everybody can do this right out of the box. Now, Marjolaine, everybody has told me if you really want to get a good workout, you just have to go for a run, and you'll get that runner's high. After you deal with all of the exhaustion, you'll get that runner's high. I've never, ever experienced the runner's high. I've experienced the exhaustion and the sweat, and I'm never doing this again. You do experience a Pilates high, though.
Yes, absolutely. Well, you kept mentioning earlier the sort of mystic experience of doing AeroPilates, and I think I want to bring that back to sort of reality here. It's the truth is it's mind-body. You can't do this mindlessly. You have to think a little bit. As soon as you do that, you take your mind off all of the rest of the stress in our world and our days. And thus we saw a massive, almost 58% reduction in stress after doing AeroPilates 3 times a week. So just reducing the stress, number one. Number two, you're stretching. And we all know if we take time to stretch, like in yoga or some other stretch program, you feel amazing afterwards. So you're getting the stretching at the same time. You're strengthening. You're actually retraining the body to use the right muscles. So you're no longer making a mistake when you're doing something. You lift it, you lift something, you use the right muscles. So it's all of these things combined into this one very fluid, very elegant movement system that feels really good while you're doing it, before and after, and it's fun to do. And that, I think, is the key.
I think it is, because if you're walking on a treadmill, I don't think it's very fun. I have to distract myself from it. If you're riding on a bike, is it fun? This is actually enjoyable. You experience a difference from the moment you get on it because it's smooth, it's very fluid. That's what, you're exactly right, Marjolaine. It's that mind-body experience. I know they say that with yoga, it's kind of mind-body, but unless you're doing it exactly right, or you've been in a class, or you know you're in the exact right position, it's difficult to make sure that you're getting it just right. That also doesn't have the cardio component that this does. And I know that this can burn, and I listened to you, Marjolaine, this, on your AeroPilates, you can burn 1.5 times more calories in less time on your AeroPilates than you can by running. That was my huge selling point. Anything that can get me to not run.
And our rebounder on this reformer is taller, so it makes it a little more comfortable than the older ones. But I'm going to talk about this because when we first developed the rebounder, it was an idea I had around, I was getting stress fractures in my feet from running. And we sat down and we said, is there a way to do a low impact cardio on the reformer? And the idea of a trampoline had never been done before. So we built the trampoline and then we started doing the testing, and the tests were remarkable. As you said, 1.5 times the calories being burned. But most importantly, my back is supported. My neck is supported. I'm not working gravity against all the wrinkles in my face. My organs are safe. They're not bouncing up and down. And every time I jump, I'm getting this amazing experience of core stabilization through my whole lower body. So if flattening your tummy or wanting to lift your bottom is a goal, and this happened so fast. I had 2 C-sections, and the second one was after I had developed this. So that C-section scar and pooch went away so quickly because of the rebounder. So again, no impact on my joints, amazing cardio. You can hear my heart rate, and I'm only on 2 black cords. I'm working my belly, and I'm safe. I don't have to go outside. I don't run the risk of slipping or falling. I'm not hurting myself. It's changed my life for sure, because I used to be a runner.
Well, and God bless you that you actually were a runner. I've been an attempted runner. So it is full body. Now, full disclosure, I have a treadmill at home. I have an exercise bike. We even have a rowing machine. This is the only machine that actually does full body all at once. You can get a much more effective and efficient workout with your AeroPilates. Today, it's $150 off, and we're including the pillow that I paid almost $40 for. In addition, we're including it today, so I'm a little jealous for those of you who are getting this very special value. At $449, you're getting this included. You're getting some extra DVDs. We're just showing a few little extras along the side if you wanted to get anything, but this is really a comprehensive set that you are getting today. You can choose the blue, which is the most limited. You can also choose the gray, as you can see it behind me. The one behind me is folded up. If you don't have an exercise room, this will fold up and literally wheel from place to place. Now, it is a full-size machine, so it lengthens out like my 6'2" husband can use this. If you weigh up to 350 pounds, that shows you the quality. Also, you've got not just 5 levels of resistance, the 5 cords add together to give you multiple different levels of resistance. This is for everyone in the family. When my son, who was on his rowing team in high school and worked out like crazy, when he got on it, he was like, oh, Mom, this is nothing. And I tell you, the next day, he goes, oh, I'm sore. He was like, I'm sorry, Mom, that I was putting down your Pilates machine. He goes, that's a really good workout. So if you are an elite athlete, Pilates is a great workout. If you're brand new, if you're a beginner, if you're recovering from something, maybe you've got one shoulder that's a little not as strong as the other one, a knee, a back, a hip, an ankle, this will work with you because it's smooth and it's supporting you all around. Today, we've got a great value for you at under $90, interest-free. Now, if you have an HSN card, this is the time to use it because you're a VIP here and you've got 12 months to pay off your AeroPilates machine interest-free. That makes it about $37. You can't get into a gym. Well, you can't get into a gym at all these days, but for $37 a month, you cannot do, I think, any Pilates class. I was talking to Colette about it. I said, Colette, I think individual classes are, you know, $50, $60. She said, try $120, depending on where you are. For one class, you are getting those results. And we guarantee it. Within 30 days, if you don't love it, you are welcome to send it back. But Marjolaine, people, when we talk about Pilates, they talk about how good they feel from the moment they get on. And it's a little, they think, this couldn't possibly, it's too easy. Right? Like it's too easy and it feels too good to actually be doing something good for me. It's almost like if a vegetable tasted like ice cream, you wouldn't really think it was good for you. That's my analogy for Pilates.
Oh, I love that. That's a perfect analogy. I know, because you're moving in space. So as I pull against the strap, which obviously I can adjust based on what I'm wanting to work out or how I'm feeling for the day, I can add more cords and it would be harder to pull. But as I'm doing this, I'm actually moving through space. So my brain is recognizing that I have to stabilize. So immediately my core engages. Then I'm adding a nice little twist. My chest is open, my neck is becoming more fluid. It's a tiny little movement and not one that you would ever make in a gym. So many of the movements on the reformer are unlike anything that you do in the gym, but they're very much like the day-to-day movements that you have to make when you're just going about your life. So again, it's sort of, I call it functional fitness. It's really working to help your body become more efficient in everything that it does.
And Marjolaine, you've obviously been doing Pilates and teaching Pilates for quite a long time. For people who are just now joining us, what can we expect from Pilates?
Okay, so obviously you may be looking at us and thinking there's no way I can do that. But I always say, I use the analogy, if you can put your socks on, then you can do reformer work. Because the hardest part is getting your feet in the straps. That's what people think. That's not really true. You're going to start to make the movements, starting out with the warm-up footwork, which is always so important for stabilizing the lower body. And then you're going to work through the movements for the first 20 minutes. And by the end of that, as your son noticed the next day, you say, oh, I don't hurt, but I feel muscles that I didn't know I had. Because while the reformer is still protecting you from doing anything wrong, it's helping you use muscles that you're not used to using. Because as we get older, we get lazy and we forget, oh, we've got those muscles that are supposed to do that job, and we use other ones, and then we end up injuring ourselves. So very quickly, one session, as you said, you'll feel it. 10 sessions, you'll look different. To yourself, you'll say, wow, standing taller, I'm looking leaner, my tummy is flatter. There's so many things that you'll see right away. And then after 20 sessions, as you mentioned, everybody else in the world is going to notice it too. They're going to say, what are you doing? You've lost weight, you're standing taller, you look younger, you look less tense, de-stressed, you're sleeping better. There's so many things that change. Elimination in your body becomes different. Lymphatic flow is different. You're getting oxygen and blood flow to areas that you might normally not do that. And I think, this has been such an extraordinary 6 or 8 months on our planet. And for me, this has been just the lifesaver that I wish everybody had the opportunity to have.
you know, we could all use some stress relief, some reset.
Yes.
I think this really does, it resets your mind and your body. I want you to hear from Ashley how this has transformed her mind and her body, and then you'll be able to see her before and after. Take a listen.
Using the AeroPilates machine, I've lost 17 pounds and 20 inches all around in an 8-week period. It's not just weight loss, my body feels better. Before the program started, I was really nervous just because I've always been an athlete all my life, and so I haven't really been super flexible or anything. It's actually more whole body than I thought it was. The day after, I was like, oh, I'm sore here and I'm sore here, and just every part of my core was sore. So it's a good sore because I know that it's working areas that haven't been worked before and building those areas. And it's nice because if something feels a little too hard, you take the resistance band off. If you need a little bit more and I'm like pulling too quickly, I just add another band on the AeroPilates machine and it's great. If I only have 5 minutes, I can jump on the machine and do 5 minutes of using the rebounder. I can do 5 minutes of just doing my arms. I can do, if I have more time, I can jump on it. It really kind of takes away that excuse of I don't have time to work out, because you do. You can do a full body workout or you can do just 5 minutes. Working out with AeroPilates does make it fun. You kind of don't realize that you're actually working out. I lost 17 pounds in 8 weeks. I feel wonderful.
And she looks wonderful, 17 pounds in 8 weeks and 20 inches. Look at her posture as well. And I know she's not taller, but she looks taller. Her face looks slimmer. Everything just looks more aligned. You're strengthening, lengthening, toning, and that was in just 8 weeks. I loved how she said she can get on it for 5 minutes and experience a difference. Look at Janine. Janine lost 13 pounds in just 8 weeks. She's standing taller. She's got a little lifted tush. Her tummy is so much, not just slimmer, not just flatter, but stronger. Her core is stronger. Now she can lift and move and bend and experience life. Now we can't show you how much better people are sleeping or how much better they look in their clothes, but look at Tina, who lost 15 pounds and even more inches. Look at the difference. Okay, I'm looking at her bottom right now. I know that sounds funny, but doesn't it look like it's lifted a couple of inches? And that's from AeroPilates. She didn't do 8,000 squats and 5,000 sit-ups and 42 push-ups and a bunch of pull-ups. She didn't strain and stress. She used her AeroPilates, which is kind to your body, invigorating at the same time. If you're watching right now and you are a cynic, join the club. I was as well. I hope you are, because AeroPilates will make a believer out of you, and not just a believer, but really almost a proselytizer. When you hear people talk about AeroPilates, we're kind of fanatical because it really does make that big of a difference. Today you're saving $150, and we're including the $40 cushion, which I came back and bought separately just because it's nice to have that extra head support, that extra neck support. You can choose blue or gray, and everybody's getting more videos than you could possibly even want, because you love being, I said more than you want. You want to always have Marjolaine in your home. She makes everything so easy. It's like having a personal one-on-one session. She even is giving you her Jumpstart, where you get 30 days of inspiration and innovation and extra videos. That's coming included. That sheet of paper right there, that's a big, almost like a poster. It shows you all of the exercises that you can do and what you can do and what you're strengthening. You can even strengthen your pelvic floor. There's no other exercise you can do that's doing that for you. So when we talk about full body health and wellness, that's what you're getting here for $90. 5 separate payments of $90. This will be completely paid off. We've reduced the shipping and handling. Usually we would say, get this because it's a special value, and you can get this value today where you save $150. But quite frankly, Marjolaine, I know that once these are sold out, you can't even get them back in stock for another 4 months. And that's kind of where everybody was during this quarantine time. We couldn't get these in stock.
Right, and the 5-cord reformer is not available anywhere else other than on HSN. I wanted to go back and just talk a little bit more about what you were saying earlier. So in my studio, over the years, I've seen very, very interesting cases. People in wheelchairs that are really handicapped, people that, like my mum, who had a stroke and wanted to be able to move but couldn't move safely. My 97-year-old dad, who was starting to round his shoulders forward and lose his posture and losing confidence on the steps. My daughter wanting to lose weight, my son playing sports, people that were afraid to exercise because they'd injured themselves, athletes that wanted slightly different goals out of their fitness program, maybe more flexibility, maybe more core strength. All of that is available on this reformer. And so whatever your specific need is, whatever your fitness goal is, you can get that on this beautiful machine.
And this is for all ages. We hear, we usually get lots of phone calls. I know a lot of you are ordering right now, but we get phone calls from people who are, they could be 20, they could be 85. You don't have to be able to do anything but lay down in order to get on the machine. Maybe you wanna sit, maybe this arm is in a sling, right? And this one needs to keep moving. Maybe this one can lift more weight than this one. I've got 5 different cords to adjust the weight based on what I can do at this moment, and this grows with you. So I use this, my 13-year-old daughter is now starting to use this, my 18-year-old son is using this, my not 18-year-old husband. We've got from 5'3" to 6'2" in my home using this. It holds up to 350 pounds. Men love it, women love it. This, and again, this, what all the men in my home said. I've got 2 teenage boys and a husband, and they were like, that doesn't seem like a really, like a strong workout. Boy, they have now apologized because they got a great workout. They're like, oh, you don't have to sweat and strain and hurt in order to get a good workout. This, when I get on my AeroPilates, I feel like I'm being welcomed home. I feel like when I'm done, I feel like I just had a nice long bath and a good book. That's how you feel. There's no other workout that I've ever felt like that with but AeroPilates. And so I am so grateful to you, Marjolaine, for founding this, for creating this, for bringing this into our homes at a fraction of the cost of going to a Pilates studio, which we can't even go there now anyway. But for $449, of course it's an investment, but it's an investment in how you look, how you feel, your stress, your sleep, your skin. It's transformational.
I know we often call it the service station for the mind, the body, and the soul. And another thing that has been coined is beauty from the inside out, because we can spend a lot of money on our clothes and on our skincare and on all the things on the outside. But if you're not eating properly, sleeping properly, and exercising well, you're really not looking as beautiful as you can. I also want to mention there's a fabulous Facebook group called AeroPilates Addicts that was not started by me. But it's a great group for motivation and just keeping you excited and alive and able to share and interact with each other. I'm around all day. We'll do Facebook Live after this show, so follow us on AeroPilates Facebook, and then also email me if you have any questions or doubts or wonderings. It's marjolaine@lighterliving.com. My goal is to get a reformer into every home in the world. I want every single person to have the experience that I've had. And you all know I came to this from a really bad accident over 20 years ago. And back then, never thought that I'd ever be able to run again, let alone do all the other amazing things that I've been able to do. So if you want to restore that sense of confidence and youthfulness in your physicality, then AeroPilates is definitely a must.
And it's efficient. It's such an efficient workout. So because it's working multiple muscles at once. So right now it looks like I'm just doing upper body. What I'm actually doing is I'm getting all of my obliques, all of my stomach, my core, my back, and my upper body at the same time. In fact, we have a great animation that shows you how the different exercises that you do on your AeroPilates are actually working many muscles all at the same time. So when we show you that animation, you'll be able to see the muscles that are firing are red. So there's not really any other thing that if you're running, you might be using your calves and your quads, right? But you're not also using your stomach. So any exercise, even though that looks like it's an upper body, she's working her neck, her stomach, her core, her legs. That's an efficient workout. Oh, look at that with the hundreds without having to get down on the floor. I love that.
And by the way, in life, when we do anything, whether we're chopping wood or carrying children or hauling groceries or bending down to pick something up off the floor, you're never just using one muscle group, which is how traditional fitness based itself. You know, one muscle at a time. Let's just work on that. That's not how our bodies function. And so this is such a wonderful way of getting your body to be stronger and more efficient, longer and leaner and injury-free. And don't forget, it was originally developed for rehabilitation. That's how I came to it. That's why Joe Pilates developed it for all his injured dancers, to heal their injuries and stay strong throughout that whole time.
Now, that's comforting to know that this was designed to help rehabilitate. So when we talk about the range that you can come from needing to rehabilitate all the way through to elite athlete. This will work and grow with you, because this is the 5-chord Pilates machine. Now, I just want to run through everything that you're getting. You can change in and out of, this is a nice bigger reformer than we've ever had before. I know you can't quite see it from that angle, but this is your very relaxing, easy to use reformer that's bigger than ever before. You can just easily remove that and put in the other bar. We've got 5 different levels. I say 5 different levels. They all work together, so you get 5 different chords of resistance. You can adjust all of those. You've got 350-pound weight capacity. You're getting everything that you need, including what used to cost about $39, which is the headrest. I say used to. It cost me $39 when I purchased mine just a few months ago. Now we've got it included, and you're getting 6 workout DVDs. Each have more than one workout on them. You're also getting 90-day access to the Jumpstart, which gives you access to Marjolaine and extra workouts and just inspiration. You can get on it and you can do 5 minutes, you can do 20 minutes, you can do a full workout. You don't have to. But if you're thinking, I don't have space, that's an excuse. This will fold up and wheel from place to place. So all you have to do is have, what is that? If I fold this up, maybe just foot,
3.5 feet.
I would say. What is it? 2.5 feet?
3.5 feet tall and 17 inches wide.
Okay, so most of us have a closet that would work for, maybe a corner of the room. I leave mine out. I was just admitting to Colette, I had mine in my guest bedroom, and when my sister came with her 5 of her 6 kids, I moved it, and I just got it back out, and I swear I felt like I was reunited with one of my best friends, and I was like, why have I let you be out of my life for so long? You really do, you experience this this wellness when you have Pilates in your own home. And many of us have, 2020 has not been a year of wellness for most of us. You don't want to go to the gym. Most places you can't go to the gym. If I have any excuse not to go to the gym, I'm gonna take it. But with AeroPilates, it's always welcoming you to feel better, to experience that stress relief, to tone and tighten. Maybe your goal is to lose weight. If your goal is only to lose weight, you're underestimating what you can do, and you're underestimating what your AeroPilates can do. I want you to hear from Deb. AeroPilates not only helped her lose weight, take a listen.
In my mid-60s, the AeroPilates reformer has enabled me to be stronger and more flexible. I have more energy. My muscle tone is just incredible. I'm getting back to the way I used to be when I ran, played tennis, did my yoga every day. The machine actually stretches you and strengthens you. This machine, I cannot rave about it enough. I have just been absolutely thrilled with the results from this. And no matter how I'm feeling after I have my workout on the AeroPilates reformer, I am good to go for the rest of the day. I feel like $1,000,000. The machine has just been, honestly, a miracle. And I'm so happy that we were able to participate in the AeroPilates 2-month challenge. We love these machines, and there's no way that I am not going to be using my AeroPilates machine for as long as I can.
Holy cow, did she say she's 62? Did you see how flexible she was? I love that. Now, Deb was not that flexible when she got her AeroPilates. You don't have to be able to touch your toes. You don't have to be able to lift a dumbbell. AeroPilates will start with you right where you are. Now, when you get it home, it's mostly assembled. We say it takes 2 people half an hour. For me, it took me handing my son just a few little tools, and it took him about 20 minutes to put it together. You will be on your AeroPilates within half an hour, and you will be experiencing the difference after 1 use. Now, you have 30 days to try it out, fall in love with it. We are including so much to get you started. We know that you're gonna love it. This is a very special value for our final remaining few. We were not able to get them in stock earlier. We won't be able to have them in stock again when these sell out before the holidays. So this is your perfect time to get it. You're saving $150. If you want to put it on your HSN card, you've got 12 months. VIP financing to pay this off, it makes it about $37. If you don't have an HSN card, apply for one right now. You'll get VIP financing. That means interest-free payments on that HSN card, and it couldn't be better. In fact, I think we've got a deal right now where you'll save $10 off your first purchase anyway. But Marjolaine, for people who are just joining us, I'm glad that they are. You've been experiencing the results of Pilates for you and for so many, I know millions of people out there. What can Pilates do for us?
Okay, I love that. I think number one, flexibility. You know, when we tend to think about flexibility, we think of touching our toes. So can you touch your toes? Gosh, when I was a runner, I used to have a hard time, but I can really feel the flexibility in my lower back and my hamstrings now. But what about the ability to turn my head or bend sideways, for example? You know, like we don't think about this kind of flexibility or the rotation of the spine. Can you turn your head all the way around? Can you reach around to the back seat of your car when you're driving if you need to get something? You know, like these are things that we don't think about at the gym. Obviously, strength is important. It's not only important to be able to live life, but it's important for bone density. It's important as we age. But strength in a balanced way, where the inside and the outside of the arm, or the top and the bottom, or the back and the front, they're equally strong. So you're not putting any extra strain on any of the middle joints. Range of motion of your fingers, your wrists, your elbows, your shoulders, all of that, your ankles. Get your feet feeling better. You know, we put our feet in shoes. I have bunions. The whole world knows that. They don't hurt because I do AeroPilates. Elimination, you know, getting space back inside the internal cavities because you're opening up everything, stretching everything, creating more postural alignment. And what about stiffness in the back? What about not sleeping well and feeling stress? These are all things that when you bring them all together into one thing mean you're not well. And so this reformer addresses all of it. You're going to feel like you're getting regular massage, chiropractic, adjustments, stretching, yoga, strength training. I mean, all of it, CrossFit, all of the, you know, cardio that you like to do, it's all in one.
And you don't have to understand, as you're watching right now, I'm saying yes, yes, yes to everything that Marjolaine just listed, because that is what you experience. But I know it's hard to wrap your mind around it as you're home right now. If you've ever paid for a private Pilates session and you paid $100+ for one session, I know you're already on the phone to be able to get yours for $449. That's less than 5 sessions in a Pilates studio that you have in your own home. But if you don't know about Pilates, it really is as transformational as we are saying. You can look up Pilates, you can look up Joseph Pilates, look up some of the transformations that have happened. You can even see some visible transformations. We've been showing you weight loss transformations, transformations in posture and flexibility. We love for you to hear. In fact, I think all of our testimonials have been from women. I'm a woman. I've given you testimonials from my husband, from my boys, but we would love for you to hear from Roger.
I lost over 25 pounds with my AeroPilates machine, And the results showed up probably within the first couple weeks, and from then on, it was like, well, we are definitely going to keep using our AeroPilates machine. And with AeroPilates machines, you're basically laying on your back and you're moving your arms as you're keeping your knees up, so you're working on your core muscles. The AeroPilates machine has 3 different bands, and you could adjust your capability. Just stop for a moment, flip the strap, and get right back in your routine. We were going to give our machines away to our kids when we got done with this, and we decided, no, they're going to have to get their own. The AeroPilates machine has given me a new lease on life. I was planning to do Ashtanga yoga until I was 90 years old, but now I'll do AeroPilates till I'm 90 years old. At 76 years old, I am more flexible now than I feel like I was in my 50s using the AeroPilates machine.
How inspiring, isn't it? He's 76. I love how he said, we thought we might give the Pilates machine to our kids when we were done with it. We're keeping it. So if you wanted to get one for your kids, go ahead and just make them get their own. I let my kids borrow mine as long as they live in my house, but once they move out, they gotta get their own. This is true transformation. It is welcoming. It's kind to your body. Boy, we've seen so many reminders to be kind to ourselves. Being kind to yourself doesn't just mean sitting on the couch and eating bonbons. Sometimes a little chocolate goes a long way for self-care, but we do need to be taking our bodies to the next level, to be able to really support ourselves, strengthening, toning, you're lengthening, you're helping your flexibility, your posture, inside, outside. It is such a stress reliever. Today, it's a stress reliever knowing that you're saving $150, that we've reduced the shipping and handling, so that's another $30 in savings. You can get a more efficient and effective workout, and I like to be able to answer some of your no's, right? No, I don't have enough space. You absolutely have enough space for this. This will fit into a closet. No, I don't have the skill. I've never done Pilates before. You don't have to have any skill whatsoever. As soon as you put it together, it's very easy and you can't make a mistake. You can't harm yourself on this, unlike many other pieces of equipment. This is your day to get it. If you're watching right now and you're thinking, I don't know, maybe, but it looks hard. It's not. I don't know, maybe, but it looks too easy. Well, all right, I can't answer that one because it is pretty easy. But this is the 5-chord reformer, so it does adjust with you. You can make this as tough a workout as you want to. You can be as strong as an ox like my son, or you can be as just starting out if that's you. It works for your entire family. It's under $90 on any credit card. You've got 30 days to try it out, risk-free, and we know that you'll feel a difference after your very first use. I can't say that about a treadmill. I can't say that about a bike. I can't say that about any other piece of fitness equipment because it usually takes a lot longer to be able to experience the difference. But Marjolaine, Pilates is whole body, inside, outside, mind and body wellness.
Absolutely, and you're going to know that within the first week of doing this. You'll feel all of those profound changes. I want you also to know that you mentioned you can grow with it, but there's many other bits and pieces that you can add on this particular machine. You can add the pull-up bar, which is one of our most popular accessories. The pillow comes with it today, so you're getting that as a $40 gift, but the magic circle's available, the box and pole is available. The mat that my machine is on for the floor will be back in stock within the next 2 weeks, so watch out for that. The stand, Shannon, I love the stand. If you can leave your reformer out, you want to put it on a stand because it raises it up almost a foot off the floor, makes it much easier for my dad to get on and off, and it gives you an opportunity to do some of the more advanced exercises as well. So again, lots of support. I'm around. I have a live Facebook happening after this show on AeroPilates Facebook. So if you have questions, email me, come there, join, share, motivate others. Don't miss out on this, at least the opportunity to try it for 30 days, because within that time, you're going to absolutely know and see what it can do for you.
And I mean, when we talk about all of the benefits that you're getting from AeroPilates, if you were to go to a gym and work out all of these same muscle groups, it would take you about 27 different machines, 27 different sweaty machines that you'd have to clean in between. That's a long time and a lot of work, right? And you have to know how to use them all, right? And they're tough, and you have to change the weight. This is so smooth and easy and efficient. Right now, I'm working my core, my stomach, all the muscles of my stomach, my back, and I have some issues with my lower back that I can't do a lot of workouts. This works for me. I'm also working all of my arms. I'm getting toned, and I'm also getting a nice lift in my posture. So if you're looking at the stand that Colette has, the stand that Marjolaine has, this is what it will look like if you get it without the stand. When you get this home, it will look like mine. But if you would like to add the stand, I'm gonna get an update. I know we started out with about 100. How many of those do we have left, Andre? Holy cow. Okay, we only have 25 remaining. So 25 of you can get that stand. That one you can break down into 3 flexible payments of $43. And that just makes it a little bit easier to get on and off of. If you know that you're going to have your AeroPilates in one spot and you're not going to fold it up and wheel it from place to place, that stand is very, very helpful. If it doesn't bother you to just get on down and get a little bit lower to the ground, you can. This one is higher than our previous models. The blue, very, very limited. We have blue or gray available. You can see the gray right there, and the gray is actually showing you how this will fold up in half and wheel. It has great wheels on the bottom as well. Now, Marjolaine, we're including the bar and also the extra large rebounder for cardio, yes. Gentle cardio.
Yes. So basically when your foot bar is in, and by the way, it's flared and wider, which is really much more comfortable for a larger person and gives you more range in your hips. When you take the foot bar out, so the foot bar is all of your strength and stretching training. So it's that 27 regular fitness machines where you're lifting weights. Then you take that out and you put your rebounder in, and all of a sudden, this is probably the 7 or 8 different cardio machines all rolled into one. Taller, more comfortable, provides the best low impact cardio ever. Works your tummy, protects your back, no impact on your joints, and burning more calories than running. It's a godsend, it's fun. I mean, it really is fun. You can go really fast if you want, put on some really fun music, or you can go very slowly and slightly more mindfully.
And you're still getting all of the same benefits, whether you go quickly and you build up sweat, or you're going nice and slowly and smoothly. You're still getting all of those benefits.
You hit on this earlier. More chords. So remember, you've got 5 chords. 2 are red, so they're double strength. 2 are black, they're like the middle, and yellow is half the strength. More chords works all the major muscles of the arms and legs, which is why your sons and husband love them. But the yellow chord is the magic that works the pelvic floor, that works the deep core stabilizing muscles. So challenge them to do the elephant, say, on a yellow cord, and I bet they can't do it. So some exercises become harder when there's less resistance. That's something that you'll learn very quickly. I don't want to complicate it now, but it just shares that there's so much range that you can customize the workout depending on how you feel, what you want to work, what you're trying to accomplish, etc. So rebounder is really amazing, and the foot bar, of course, it always starts the same way, Shannon. You're lying down on your back and you're reorganizing your pelvis. So you start with the warm-up footwork. Anyone can do this. Pushing away from the bar, bending the knees, and retraining the pelvis.
Marjolaine, we're running out of time. I know that you start that exercise with us on your video, and we're getting the video. I love that you're showing us. This really will grow with you. It's invigorating, it's inspiring. And Marjolaine, thank you so much for bringing everybody around the world such an incredible life changer. We appreciate you.
Oh, and thank you for the show. I only have one more today, so don't miss out. It's at 4 o'clock.
Definitely. Get it while we have it in stock. Thank you so much. We'll look forward to seeing you a little bit later on. Ooh, I'm getting a nice core workout, and I'll be right back with Happy Place. Don't go anywhere.
Skinny Girl is designed by a woman for women. It's functional, comfortable, and fashionable. I wanted to celebrate every age, all sizes. It's a line for every body.
Our HSN price is a great value that we bring to you every day. We work hard and have the buying power to make sure it's a value that you'll love. So go ahead, treat yourself with the confidence to buy now at the HSN price.
My singular goal is to improve the quality of people's lives. Everything we do is intended to be unlike any other company of our kind. We just make exceptional vitamins so you could have exceptional health. It's not important that you get the products I'm offering, but it's very important that you get the information I'm sharing, because information is the key to being a healthy person.
Our Happy Place cleaning products
are made with plant-based ingredients,
which means less chemicals in your house, which will make it a happy place. People think, can it work well?
And it does. We chose plant-based ingredients so you're not breathing in fumes. You're not putting as many chemicals where your kids and your pets are touching them.
There's a lot of great benefits to cleaning with our Happy Place products.
If we can get your home clean, that's what makes your home a happy place.
We understand every woman's skin is unique. We offer real beauty solutions for individual needs of real women, empowering women to achieve healthy, radiant-looking skin, backed by over 30 years' experience, made from important ingredients combined with advanced science for affordable skincare that truly works. Change the story of your skin and your life forever.